Hello, water signs. Hope you are all having a good evening. Happy Wednesday. So, today's reading, we're going to start with your weekly check in first, and then we will start with Cancer, go to Pisces, and then Scorpio. So, I will do your weekly check in first, and then I'll do your love reading. That's what I meant to say. So, let's go ahead and get started. I don't want to beat around the bush too much. So, Cancer, what is your weekly check-in? Okay, the cards are a little choppy for you, so let's see. There it is. Beautiful. Protection. Finding what's important. And I believe Aries had this card, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe you have Aries in your chart. And then bottom of the deck is Invention. Burning with passion. Wow. Yeah, I think another sign had this card too. That's why I was kind of going off on my thought there. But with invention, you could be going through a reinvention as well though, because I just said that. But we have number 11, and then with your overall energy being protection, that's number 26. So burning with passion makes me think of the Ace of Wands in tarot, which is about an exciting new beginning, a passionate new beginning. So with invention, I do feel like you're starting something new. You're wanting to start fresh. You have this burning desire, this confidence to just run with it. I do feel like Aries may have had this card, but I could be wrong. It could have been a different sign. And then with protection, finding what's important, I feel that you have this burning passion to find what's important and then protect that, like protect your boundaries, because it feels that maybe in the past you were restrained or limited by maybe pressures of society or your own mental shackles, but it feels like you're breaking free from that. And then with protection, you're protecting your desires, your dreams. So I feel that this week, that's what's coming to the forefront for you, is to do what you love, whatever your passion is, and then protect it. What I also feel with this is protect your dreams. So not telling everyone what you're up to. I think it's really important to make sure that you keep a bit of mystery there. Even your literal dreams, like when you go to sleep, like protect that as well. I'm not sure why that's coming through. Maybe you share your dreams with people. Not sure why that popped in my head, but that's a message for someone for sure. But finding what's important, I definitely feel that you're breaking free from the limitations of feeling like you have to do certain things to fulfill society standards, family standards, or whatever that means for you. Or maybe even your own standards. Maybe you were holding yourself to a high standard that you don't want anymore. Because if you notice, this dragon is burning its flame that way. And it's the blue flame, which is like the strongest flame, right? So I feel like this is you also having the courage and the guts to protect what's important. Okay, so I do feel like you're standing up for yourself, maybe at work or with family. So let's go ahead and get your tarot card. Four of Wands. Yeah, I feel that your protection, or what you're trying to protect, is your home, your stability, your relationship. Like if you're in a relationship and maybe your parents or whoever, your family, is against it. Queen of Cups. Yeah, there it is again, like what you love. You're protecting what you love, who you love, protecting your home, setting boundaries in the home space. So like be careful who you invite over. And protect your emotions, protect your heart space also. But I feel like that goes back with the passion, with the dreams. Like the dream state could be the Queen of Cups because it's more of a psychic energy. So with Four of Wands, I feel like this is saying protect your home, protect what's important, however you define a home. And also your success, like I'm saying, if you're making moves and, you have a certain goal in mind, don't tell people about it. Keep it to yourself. Cool. Okay, so that's your weekly check-in, Cancer. And I am going to spend about 15 to 20 minutes on each sign. Okay, so let's get into your mini love reading. So we're going to see what the current person you're wanting to inquire about is thinking of you or feeling towards you, excuse me. So I'm going to put their energy on the left and yours on the right. Feel free to reverse it. As you know, these readings can do that. Sometimes I get confused and I feel like I don't know who's who. So bear with me, because sometimes I feel like it changes. Like I feel like you're over here and it gets, and usually that means because you guys are mirroring each other though. You're both feeling the same way. So I'm going to do the same spread that I always do because it's just a good one. So I'm going to start with the energy of the connection. We have the Eight of Cups, and it was wanting to fall out in the reverse, so I'll take it. And then your person's challenge is the Four of Cups. Your challenge is the Three of Wands. How they're feeling towards you, the Ten of Wands. How you're feeling towards them, Three of Cups. What they're wanting from this connection, the Queen of Swords. What you're wanting, the Six of Swords. And bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles, so Capricorn energy with that one. And then we'll pull from this little oracle. Abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude. Bliss. Bottom of the deck, Girl with the Snake. Empath and Narcissist paradigm. Being charmed or used. Enable boundaries. I feel like this is going back to this protection card when it comes to you. Like if you are an empath, you have to protect yourself from narcissists because they attract empaths, right? And the boundaries, there they are again. So if you're surrounded by people who are like this, who are girls with snakes or men, whoever, it's important to protect yourself because you can fall victim of being charmed and used. So those dynamics could be playing in this connection, so we'll see what's going on there. But then we have abundance, so this is a more positive card compared to this one. So I feel like this is a message for whoever is trying to keep a positive mindset to manifest exactly what you want. If you feel like this connection is a reflection of what you don't want, then you can use it as a model of what not to manifest. Right, and then bottom of the deck is Four of Pentacles over here. So I feel like the both of you here are still, but maybe the Seven of Swords wanted to come out. So Seven of Swords underneath that, which is about self-sabotage, deception, or strategy, depending on the cards. So with the Four of Pentacles, I do feel that you're both still holding on to each other in some way, or someone's not showing their cards all the way. So however that means for you. And with Seven of Swords, if you're holding on to this connection when you shouldn't be anymore, it is at a deception towards you. And then also if someone is holding information from you, maybe they're not sharing how they really feel about you, for example, that's doing a disservice to them and you by keeping that to themselves. So we'll figure out what's going on there because I'm getting a few messages. And then energy of this connection is the Eight of Cups in the reverse. So I do feel that maybe it's time to walk away from this relationship or connection, whatever it is. But you guys are struggling to do so because in the upright, the Eight of Cups means that you're walking away, you're walking towards something better. But with it being in the reverse, I do feel like you guys could be holding on to each other more than you need to because you have the Four of Pentacles also. So let me see what that's all about. Ten of Cups. Maybe you're holding out on this person because you think they are your Ten of Cups. Okay, you're happily ever after. That could be why. And then you have abundance. So I feel like maybe you're trying to be positive about this connection. So their connection is their challenge is the Four of Cups. So I feel like this person is incredibly emotionally detached. Like they are maybe ignoring you, even not showing complete interest in you. And they're just over it. I'm always drawn to the over it and the hoodie here. So I don't know, maybe they're just bored with their life right now because there's something beautiful being offered to them, but they're not taking it. And your challenge is the Three of Wands. So I feel like you're waiting for them. Like this is you waiting for them to come towards you. And maybe it's time to stop waiting around for them. So you're waiting for them to make a move, it feels like, but they're not making a move. You see that? How they're feeling towards you is the Ten of Wands. So for them, this is a lot. It's very challenging to make a move. So again, if you're expecting them to make a move, that's like a huge deal for them. I do feel like they have a lot on their plate with the Ten of Wands. They have a lot of burdens, a very busy life, very stressful life. So that could also be why they're detached. Maybe they're just, again, over it. Like they just feel an apathy towards their life that to consider a relationship, it would be a lot for them. So if they are not showing interest, I think that's why. And how you're feeling towards them is the Three of Cups. So I feel like you're okay with just being friends with them, taking things slowly. But I also feel like you're happy doing your own thing with the Three of Cups. You have your own friends. Maybe you have other people you're talking to also. And you have 2 threes here. So I do feel like you like, maybe this is like your main squeeze, but I do feel like you're talking to other people of interest. I don't think you're like, waiting for this person in a way that you've stopped your life and are waiting for them. I don't think you have all your eggs in one basket either. I feel like you're definitely keeping your options open, but this is the person that you would want it to work with. Especially with this Ten of Cups here, you both feel it. So I feel like this person also has those mutual feelings for you, but they have a lot going on in their life with this Ten of Wands that they're not in the right peace of mind to accept a relationship right now or a commitment. Their desire for this connection is the Queen of Swords. So yeah, they might go cold on you. They might even ghost you with this Queen of Swords. But I feel like with the Queen of Swords, it's a little bit nicer than the King of Swords. The King of Swords just cuts you out of your life with no explanation. I feel like the Queen of Swords would at least explain herself, regardless of gender. So I feel like they might end things. They might tell you, hey, this isn't working for this reason. So let me see. Yeah, High Priest. I feel like they respect you enough to tell you what's going on. I don't think this is someone who would just ghost you. But we do have the Moon, so they are confused as to what to do, how to present themselves. Because I also feel like they do want something serious with you, though, with this High Priest here, because that's the commitment card in love readings. But here, let me clarify this Ten of Wands as well. Interesting. Magician, and we'll get the other one for Four of Cups. The Three of Pentacles at the bottom. So it does feel that, yeah, I do feel like they have a very busy life with strength too. They have their attention elsewhere. Because I always pay attention to the body language in the cards, and over here she's walking in a different direction. So I do feel like they have their attention elsewhere, but it's required of them, whether that's work or family. And then their feelings towards you with the Magician here. There's that manifestation energy. So manifest exactly what you want. I feel like this person does want you in their life, but they have a lot on their plate. And then again, we have the girl with the snake here. So, I feel like this person gives me that energy of when it's convenient for them, they'll hit you up. Like whenever they have a day off. It's never like when you're available. It's like when they are. And then your desire for this connection is the Six of Swords. So I feel like you just want to move on. You want to move forward. You don't want to stay stagnant in this relationship if it's not going anywhere. Like, I feel like you are willing to keep the faith when it comes to this person, but you also have this abundant mindset where you know that if it's not this person, it's someone else. Yeah, and then we also have the Three of Pentacles for their energy. So that's what makes me feel like they do want to work on this, but they do give off mixed signals. Yeah, Four of Pentacles for you. So I'm getting two energies with that. I do feel like it's hard for you to let go of this person. It's like, you know you should, but you still hold on with faith that they will stick around or they will finally step up to the plate. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. I'm just clarifying the cards here. Yeah, I feel like, again, you're not waiting around for them. You would love it if they would step up to the plate, but you're also not dropping your life for them. Nine of Pentacles, you're very much in your shining and thriving era, very independent, and you love that. And you have a really good support system, really good set of friends that make you feel full. But you can also be on your own 100% and not need anybody. The Fool, yeah, exactly. I do feel like you know you need to start fresh and let this person go, but something keeps you hanging on to them. Two of Pentacles to end it off here. Yeah, exactly. Like you go back and forth a lot about this person. Like, should I stay? Should I keep them? Should I leave them? Should I go? But overall, I feel that you know what you need to do. So if you are already considering to just start fresh and, you know, let this person know that you don't want to be strung along, that's your answer. So let's go ahead and see some messages, secret messages from the heart. I wasn't prepared for the importance you would have in my life. Yeah, see, excuse me, yeah, and as I'm choking on my own saliva, I feel like you kind of did that to this person. It kind of came out of nowhere. It was very shocking, not expected at all. And again, I wasn't prepared. And that's what makes me feel like they have a lot going on in their life right now. Like they just don't have space for you. Whatever that means, right? A lot of people want to be prepared for a relationship. So I feel like that's this type of person. We need to do something fun together and break the ice. So maybe it was a very serious connection. Maybe you guys weren't as... maybe you didn't get to that level of comfort where you could just be goofy and be yourselves. Maybe it was always serious. Maybe this person gives off like stoic vibes or mysterious vibes. And lastly, trust me, I will reach out to you soon. So yeah, I do feel like they kind of went ghost on you a little bit, but they're considering talking to you. Bottom of the deck is, let's get to know each other better. Things are moving too fast. So maybe that was a turnoff for them too. Maybe things went too fast for their liking. But that's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope this resonated. If it did, don't forget to like this video. It definitely helps the video get more views, and it just helps the energy exchange. You know, so if you want a more thorough reading, all of that information is in the description box below. If you want a one-on-one reading like this, you can book that through the email that I have listed down there. And if you prefer pre-recorded readings, that can be done easily on Etsy, and that's also down below. And if you want to donate or tip, my Venmo is available, and I think I just activated Super Chat. So if that is anything you feel guided to do, there it is for a choice, but obviously not required. So thank you so much, Cancer. I'll see you guys in your next reading. So let me go ahead and get started with Pisces next on the list while I quickly clean up here. And it looks like we're good on time. Yeah, I'm just trying to spend 15 to 20 minutes on each sign. Otherwise, I could ramble on forever. and a fresh new deck for Pisces. Okay, cool. Pisces, your weekly check-in. Dominance, believing in yourself, very strong energy, very fiery. Bottom of the deck is miracle, making a difference. And then this one's more pink, this one's more red. So very different in contrast. So with miracle in the background energy, you could be experiencing some type of miracle in your life this week. You know, miracles can be big or small. So definitely pay attention to those sort of hidden blessings in your life this week, you know, or count your blessings as well. But with making a difference, whatever this little miracle is that's going to happen in your life, it's definitely going to change the energy within you and just like your external reality as well. Because we also have number 5 on here. So number five is always about changes, conflicts, necessary conflicts, confrontations. So whatever challenges you may face this week, I do feel that you will have the capacity to handle it, and you will be protected. Like you, because I feel like if you notice, this guy is riding the dragon, right, in like a very confident manner. So I feel like that's you sort of riding the waves this week. And then going to dominance, your overall energy, number 2, believing in yourself. I feel like this is the biggest takeaway this week, is to believe in yourself and have that dominance, kind of like this guy. Very different energies, but the message is still the same, to have the confidence and to keep going forward. And with believe in yourself, though, she has this very like dominant stare. I know sometimes the camera can't show it off too much, but very confident in her demeanor here. So I feel like that's you, to believe in yourself and to keep that faith, keep it going. And even the dragon looks like it's ready to fuck shit up. So I feel like that's the kind of energy you need to carry this week, especially if it's your birthday. I just heard, so I know it's Pisces season, so happy birthday to my Pisceans. But yeah, I don't know why that came through. Okay, 3 of Cups. And bottom of the deck is the 8 of Wands. Yeah, there it is again, the fiery passion. So you could have fire in your chart. But with the 3 of Cups, I feel like it has to do with friendship. Maybe assert your boundaries in friendships, believing yourself when it comes to friendships. Like, try not to compare yourself to other people. Like, even if you feel like you're not exactly where you want to be in life yet, you still have to carry yourself with that assertion of confidence and believing in yourself, and also putting yourself in situations that are out of your comfort zone, because the 3 of Cups is giving me this energy of your comfort zone. So I feel like it's time to get out of that as well, leap in a new direction, right, making a difference. And with 8 of Wands, like, just go for it, take that action, don't think about it too much. And also surround yourself with people who carry themselves with a high regard, who have confidence in themselves and believe in themselves. Like, it's not a time to hang around people who are insecure. And I know that's kind of hard because, I mean, I think naturally we're all a little insecure, right? But I feel that for you, it's really important to surround yourself with people who are going to challenge you. So that's coming through very strongly for you this week. All right, so that's your little weekly check-in. Let's go ahead and get into your love reading. And I'm going to be putting your person that you're inquiring about on the left, you on the right. Feel free to reverse it, because that happens. And if you resonate with both sides, it's because you're possibly mirroring each other. So feeling the same. So I'm going to start with the energy of this union. We have the High Priest. The challenges between the two. So their challenge is Three of Pentacles. Your challenge is Seven of Wands. How they're feeling. The Hangman. How you're feeling is Ace of Swords. Their desire for this connection is the Empress. Your desire is the King of Cups? No, the Queen of Cups. And notice how it fell on top of them. So I feel like that's a message too. They could want the same thing as you. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor. So Aries energy. We have Taurus energy, Pisces, and Taurus Libra. So, oh, I forgot this one as well. Two cards came out for you guys. Passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun, and then soulmates, soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. And bottom of the deck is wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Interesting. And we also have the High Priest over here, which is another marriage card, long-term commitment. However, that's going to resonate for you. But this is definitely an intense connection, a soulmate contract. And it's very passionate here. And wedding rings. So whether you're contemplating taking it to that next level with this person, or you're already in a marriage with them, take that as it resonates for you. But with the Emperor here at the background energy, I'm also feeling like very strong masculine energy. So I do feel like the both of you could really be in the masculine energy right now, however that resonates for you. Regardless of gender, okay, with masculine energy, I just mean that maybe you guys haven't been more lovey-dovey than you need to be. Maybe you've been more of, providing for the family, that sort of thing, and forgetting about the Venetian qualities that a relationship requires also with the Empress over here. Because I feel like you're both wanting more feminine energy. Notice that? Because it feels very masculine right now with the Emperor, the High Priest. So I feel like right now you guys are very logical, very much doing what you think you should be doing traditionally, conventionally, and to society standards. And by that I mean, just paying more attention to the mundane aspects of life, like getting your bills paid, taking the dog out for a walk, that sort of thing, and kind of forgetting the passion in the relationship. So I feel like it's a reminder here to have that fun again and remember why you're in a committed relationship. So this definitely feels like a long-term commitment or a marriage. So if you've lost the spark a little bit, it's like a reminder to find that again, because you are in this forever for the soulmates. Okay. And especially with the High Priest here, like this tells me this is a very serious relationship. So if you're like in a situationship, you're inquiring about that, I don't think this is your reading. I would suggest watching a different placement. So energy of the connection clarified by the Sun, and then the King of Pentacles. So again, more masculine energy, very practical energy too with the King of Pentacles, like wanting to make sure that there's stability in the household. But with Sun here, I do feel that there is a lot of joy and happiness in the connection. You just need to find it again if it's been lost, because it feels that with the Sun, you both do have the capacity of understanding one another. Like that's not a situation that's hard, but for some reason right now, it does feel that maybe communication isn't the best. It feels like you're both defensive and you're both not willing to work on this for whatever reason. And I say that because this person's challenge is the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like they're very much tied to their work right now. They could have pressures of meeting a certain deadline that they're just like working. a busy bee, because the way she's like writing on this clipboard makes me feel like she's not even paying attention to you. She's doing her own thing. So I feel like this person could be really distracted with work right now. That could be like an escapism for them. Or it's just simply because that's what their priority is right now. That's why I feel that it's important to make sure that there's still like balance and play and passion in a relationship. And then your challenge is the Seven of Wands. So I feel like you're kind of defensive towards this person. Maybe they've been doing this for a while, that now you're just kind of fed up with it. That if they don't do the right thing, you're kind of triggered by it. You get pissed off. So their challenge is the Fool. Yeah, and notice the body language facing away from you. And then their challenge, your challenge is King of Cups. Again, body language, not facing this person. You're facing in the other direction. I feel like you're pretty happy doing your own thing right now with this King of Cups, because she looks pretty content looking in the other direction. It's almost like you've gotten accustomed to being happy without this person, in a way, if that makes sense. And then Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck for the energy of the challenge here. So yeah, I feel like right now you're both maybe not meeting eye to eye. Like you would like to be on the same page, but you're not quite there. And then the Fool, like again, they're also paying attention to something else. I feel like they are taking on certain challenges or risks right now. Maybe they have a project that they want to focus on that is taking most of their time right now. And I feel like with the Sun card here, like you're both pretty happy, but I feel that maybe you're happy individually. Like if you've kind of just gotten used to doing your own thing outside of this relationship. And then how they're feeling towards you is the Hanged Man. So yeah, I feel like they're pretty stuck right now. They're unsure of what to do. Maybe they don't know how to make you happy anymore. But your feelings is the Ace of Swords. So I feel like for you, it's like, I've told you, I have communicated with you how it is that I feel. If you're not understanding it, that's on you. I feel like you're pretty honest with your communication. But for some reason, they're still they're trying to figure it out. Eight of Wands. Okay, that's good. They also want to have communication with you. And they're finally facing in your direction. And then you get Four of Pentacles. So it seems like as soon as this person tries to talk to you or say something, maybe you kind of close up a little bit with the Four of Pentacles. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, again, a very much long-term commitment relationship. I feel that this is. Like, I feel like a lot of you may have a family with this person also. So it's like maybe you've kind of lost yourselves in raising a family, that this message is coming through as a reminder to have that fun again. And if it's not so much family, it's definitely just the responsibilities of life, work and no play. But whatever this is, I feel like this person does want to take some kind of action and try to make things better with you, but they're unsure of how to do that. Maybe there's something you're not fully telling them with the Four of Pentacles, because the Four of Pentacles is always like withholding information sometimes. So maybe you tell them everything, but there's like one thing you're not telling them, and that would be what could change this for the better. And then their desire for this connection is the Empress, which is a beautiful energy to have. I feel like I was saying there's that feminine energy you're both wanting. So I feel like this person does want to sort of wine and dine you, give you a day of luxury, and make you feel like a queen or king. Interesting. Ten of Swords. Why the Ten of Swords? And then the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Oh. Interesting. I feel that maybe something... Did this person do something to hurt you? Okay. Yeah, the way these cards are falling, that's sending another message. And then we have the Moon and Six of Cups. I feel like this person may have done something in the past to hurt you with the Moon and Six of Cups. These are coming up as side messages. And then Two of Cups. It's almost like they want to right their wrongs with this Ten of Swords and the Empress. Like if they did do something to hurt you with this Ten of Swords, they want to make it up to you. And then there's Six of Cups here in the Moon. I don't know if there's secrets or something hidden. Two of Cups. And then your desires, Queen of Cups. So I feel like you're ready to open up your heart to this person again. If you did close it off for a little bit, you're ready to accept them again. But I feel like it comes with a cost, perhaps, if they did hurt you. Sorry, move the camera a little bit. And then we have the Hermit for your desire of this connection. To clarify the Queen of Cups, I feel like you're seeking some truth with this person, seeking knowledge. Like you're trying to figure them out. You see that? How she's walking towards them in this way. Four of Wands again. So Two of Cups, Four of Wands, High Priest, wedding ring, soulmate. This is very much like a very long-term relationship or a marriage. But it's a very serious relationship for sure. I feel like this person also with the Moon and Six of Cups, they want things to be the way they used to be. Maybe they did something and they kind of wanted to go back before they did that. And whoever's over here wants to make sure they just figure out the truth, seek the truth. Okay, so let me get some messages from the heart to see if I can get a little bit more information. Okay, see how the cards are coming out? Like, I feel like there's a lot of emotional outbursts. It's like you hold it in for so long and then when it's ready to come out, it's explosive. I love you dearly and deeply. I hope someday I will have the courage to say this to you directly. Everything will be all right. You'll see. We just need time and space apart to focus on our goals and dreams. That's exactly what I'm feeling. It's like right now you guys may have taken some time apart, even energetically, to focus more on your individual journeys. I'm sorry for all the things I've said and done that caused you hurt and pain. Exactly. I feel like this person has caused you some pain and hurt, and they're trying to make it up to you. And with I love you dearly and deeply, it feels like they are holding back information also. I may not always show it, but I care about you a lot and I don't want to lose this connection. Yeah, see, the I may not always show it. I feel like that's kind of what's causing this connection to maybe falter, because the love expression isn't really being done in a way that makes the both of you feel seen and heard. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. If you enjoyed this reading, don't forget to like, and if you would like a more thorough reading, you can book that with the email below if you want a one-on-one reading like how I'm doing it right now, or if you want a pre-recorded reading, you can book that on Etsy. All right, so let's finish off with Scorpio. And your fresh new deck. Okay, Scorpio, let's get into your weekly check-in. Ooh, you got two cards. So the first one is Enlightenment, moving forward. Beautiful card. It looks like the Hermit in tarot. And then Resources. Bottom of the deck, Choice. Number 9, Understanding Consequences. Okay. And we have number 23 and number 2. Yeah, it's like a Roman numeral. Interesting, because not all of them are. So I think this is like probably their major arcana in this one. So choice for the bottom of the deck. Understanding consequences. So you could have recently made a choice that caused consequences, but I feel like they were, it's never, what is that saying? There's no mistakes, only lessons. And that's the energy I'm getting here. Like maybe you made a certain choice in the moment that you feel you could have made a different choice like after the fact, but it's giving this energy that you wouldn't have known. It's almost like you need to make quote unquote wrong choices, but there's no such thing as a wrong choice, because whatever consequences come from that, there's lessons to be learned. So I feel like you have a newfound wisdom from choices you have made that caused consequences. And as I say that, we have enlightenment. So again, if you didn't experience these so-called consequences, you wouldn't have this enlightenment that you have now. You wouldn't be able to move forward with the wisdom that you have now. So whenever you think you make a mistake, again, don't look at it that way. Look at it as, okay, what did I learn from this experience so that I don't repeat the mistake, right? I think that's when you should be paying attention is, okay, did I repeat the mistake? Because you don't want to repeat it. You just want to learn the first time. And then with resources, let me look at this imagery. Yeah, I feel like you're a fighter, you're a warrior, the way he's dressed. Okay, very much a warrior spirit here. So I feel that in moments of distress, maybe even when you hit rock bottom, you find your way to get back up again. You find a way to fight back. And there's always resources to be found from that. So let me get a tarot card for this. Two of Swords. Interesting. Maybe sometimes your consequence is that you don't make a choice. And you're learning, okay, I need to make a choice. Bottom of the deck is Page of Cups. So it could have to do with the emotional space. Maybe you fear making certain choices because you think you don't have the resources, but you do. And a lot of the resources is your own inner wisdom. And I know that's kind of annoying sometimes because, right, wouldn't it be great that we have the answers all the time? But you really do, because you're coming up as the Hermit here. So, and notice how this Trojan warrior guy is going in the direction of her. So I feel like you have inner resources in moments of distress when you feel like you're facing consequences. And I feel like sometimes you just shut down, Libra energy, and you'd rather just not face any type of truth. Like you just kind of want to run away a little bit, cover your eyes, but you always have the inner wisdom. I also feel with the Two of Swords, this is you like not wanting to hear other people. And the reason you don't want to hear people's advice is because you know better. And it's true, you do know better. I feel like sometimes people, if they do say something to you, it's almost a confirmation of what you would do or not do. And again, Page of Cups, it's within the emotional space. So that's what's coming through in your weekly reading, Scorpio. So let's go ahead and get into your little love reading. So as always, going to put the person you're inquiring about on the left, you on the right. Feel free to reverse it. Oh, so your first card out is Two of Cups for the energy of the connection. This person's challenge is the Two of Pentacles, so another two. Your challenge is Eight of Wands. How they're feeling towards you, Page of Swords. How you're feeling towards them, Nine of Swords. What they're wanting from this connection, Eight of Pentacles. And what you're wanting, Seven of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Chariot. So Cancer energy. Oh yes, the Island Time Wellness, Love Oracle. Ascending, transcending obstacles, learning expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Bottom of the deck is relationship evolving. Sorry, the butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, and growth. So I feel like this connection has recently undergone a transformation. You've both evolved. You're both new butterflies. Okay, I feel like you've both been doing a lot of healing too, healing the inner child and growing because of that. And then with ascending too, I do feel like this connection is ascending to a higher level, regardless of where you find yourself. So, you know, maybe if you were at a lower point previously, recently, I feel like you're moving higher from that. Especially with this Chariot over here, I feel like you both are making moves, strategic moves, it feels like, with this game of chess here. So whatever that means for you, whether that's travel, so like moving from one place to another place, but also expansion, I'm feeling like you both are, again, learning from your experiences and your challenges. And again, going back to this transcending obstacles, there's this new phase. And with preparing for union here, I feel like the Two of Cups. So again, if you're in a relationship, I feel like it's going to move to a higher level of commitment, higher level of understanding. And if you kind of just been more in the talking stages, it's definitely going to become more exclusive with this Two of Cups. You both want the same things. You're both vibrating at the same wavelength, or at least at a wavelength that is positive for the both of you. It's not like one is carrying the weight and the other one is like dragging their feet. So it feels really good with butterfly ascending, Two of Cups. But I feel like if there is any issues, I feel like it's more personal issues. Okay, so this person's challenge is the Two of Pentacles. So they have a lot on their plate right now. I do feel like maybe they're not paying as much attention to you as you'd like. This is someone who's like a busy bee. They always have something to do. They could be really busy in their work, have a lot of projects, whatever it is. It feels like they can't catch a break. So for them to be in this relationship with you, as much as they do want to be in it, it feels like it's something else they have to juggle, something else they have to balance on top of their normal life. And then your challenge is Eight of Wands. So I feel like for you, if this person isn't giving you the time of day, for example, you're just like out of there. Eight of Wands. Like even if this is energetically, you're like, bye, with that paper plane going in the opposite direction of them. I feel like you have other things to do, a lot of other projects to work on as well yourself. So their challenge is High Priest. And your challenge, the Fool. And we'll save this one for another clarification. Yeah, exactly. I feel like you're starting fresh. You're in this new chapter. I feel like you're trying to get back on your feet, it feels like, because she's like floating in midair. So I feel like right now you're very much in motion and you're trying to just get your feet on the ground. So you could feel kind of ungrounded right now, maybe like heads in the clouds, and you're trying to just stay grounded. I feel like you have a lot on your plate as well, that you're not necessarily like angry at them for maybe feeling a little bit more busy with their time. I feel like you also have things going on. But then we have the High Priest for their challenge. So I do feel that for them right now, it's really hard to commit to this relationship fully in a way that feels authentic for them. So for example, if you are in a relationship, I feel that they don't feel like they're being the best partner they think they can be. They feel like they can definitely deliver more, but they just have a lot on their plate right now. With the High Priest here, this person could be going on their own spiritual journey, or they could even be in school. I feel like right here with the hands, it's like they're a knowledge seeker. So I feel like they just have a lot on their plate when it comes to things they're learning and growing from. So I feel like they could be taking classes right now as well that is causing them to feel pretty busy. Like they could work and go to school, it feels like. And then we have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like you both are definitely manifesting certain things in your lives that you feel are going to give you that like life that you want. But it feels that right now the love is real, but it feels like right now for some reason there's a bit of a disconnect at the same time with this relationship. But I think it's because real life circumstances are keeping you guys apart, if that makes sense, even if it's energetically. But it feels that regardless, with the butterfly and ascending here, you're able to transcend any obstacle. And then learning expansion. So I just feel like this is very much a learning phase for the both of you. And then preparing for union. So if you guys are apart right now, even energetically, like I'm saying, you're going to come together. So I feel like these obstacles are just meant to be ridden through. So just like ride the wave. It'll get better. And with the Magician too, it's like keep your thoughts positive, because if you start thinking negative things, you're only going to cause distress. So how they're feeling towards you is Page of Swords. And again, look at the school uniform. So I do feel like this person is a student, even if they're a student of life, or, you know, they're taking like spiritual classes. I do feel like right now they're very much in their knowledge seeker phase. They have a lot of wisdom they're gaining, but also they want to share that a lot. So I feel like this is someone who is very invested in what they're learning. So maybe even doing like extracurricular activities, like on top of already being busy, it feels like they even take on more, but it's because they're so like obsessed with the subject they're learning. And they're very curious in nature, and it feels like they're surrounding themselves with people who are in that too. So that could cause a little bit distress for you, for example, especially with this Nine of Swords in your energy. Like if they're spending a lot of time with like classmates, but they're not paying attention to you, that sort of thing is what I'm feeling here. And then your feelings towards them is Nine of Swords. So I do feel that there is some stress on your end. It does feel like, you know, you're thinking of like the worst case scenarios here. Okay, I love this. Four of Wands for how they're feeling, and 10 of Cups for you. Beautiful. So yeah, at the end of the day, this person, when they think of home, they think of you. You know, it's like, yes, maybe they're busy all day talking to the whole wide world, but at the end of the day, they come home to you. You know, and then for you, same things. Like, yes, you could be stressed out that they're not giving you the time of day, like during the day, but then you know at the same time that this is someone you want to like build a life with. And then the Magician wants to stay in the background there. So again, very much like you're manifesting your reality with your thoughts. And I feel like you're both very much thinkers. So yeah, it's really important to keep those thoughts positive. And then their desire for this connection is the Eight of Pentacles. So again, very much a busy bee, a worker. So I do feel like right now they are definitely investing on building a legacy, building their future, a career, so that they can like retire early, or, you know, have that time for themselves later, especially if they are younger, but it doesn't matter the age. And then your desire is the Seven of Swords. So I feel like for you, maybe you're trying to keep a certain strategy when it comes to this connection. Maybe this person's like a free spirit, more of a free bird, and, you know, Scorpios are definitely a little bit more deep. Like you can be free spirited, but I do feel like Scorpios love that quality one-on-one time. So to go and let your person be a social butterfly like can be a bit hard sometimes. So with the Seven of Swords here, I do feel like this is your way of trying to maybe mold yourself to this person, or just again like be strategic in how you approach them, if that makes sense. Like maybe it's not how you would really be in a relationship, but you care so much about them that you're willing to change or be strategic. Okay, so like if you don't normally date free-spirited people that are like always doing their own thing, you know, or like flirt with other people even, but you are trying to understand that even if they are like that, like they're loyal to you, if that makes sense. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, exactly. I feel like this is someone who is trying to build a very successful life for themselves, but they're definitely picturing you when they picture like who are they going to build a life with, because they definitely want to offer you something, open this like brand new door with you. So I do feel like you're in their thoughts even when they're working and busy. Like you're definitely in their thoughts. And then to clarify your energy, Temperance and the Five of Wands. Yeah, exactly. I feel like Temperance, you're trying to be chill. Like you're trying to like go with the flow, be balanced, like trust in divine timing. But then Five of Wands, it's like you get sporadic sometimes and you just get a little crazy. And I feel like that's you being authentic with yourself, like maybe having those emotional outbursts. But again, then you go back to like, okay, let me just chill. So with Seven of Swords, I do feel like, again, it's strategy for you to maybe not have these outbursts all the time, like the chaos that maybe you want to like raise hell sometimes, but you know better with the Temperance here. It's something you're working on, I feel. And then Ten of Wands, bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is quite heavy for the both of you, though. If you feel like you're taking on a lot at once, and then this relationship is just another thing you're taking on, it does feel like right now it has been pretty challenging for this relationship. But again, you're both able to transcend the obstacles that are being thrown your way. Oh, and then I forgot about this card. So Ace of Swords. Yeah, exactly. I feel like I'll just take this as a side message. So yeah, I feel like you will both figure it out. The communication will be clear. You'll be able to have an honest conversation that will help the both of you alleviate any issues that you feel may be there. So let's go ahead and finish off with secret messages from the heart. Let's have a nice dinner together and enjoy ourselves afterwards. Yeah, exactly. I feel like that's how you both spend your time together, especially how it says afterwards. So like maybe during the day you're very, very busy. So it's like after we're done, we'll have this dinner and enjoy ourselves. I'm willing to put in more time and effort so that the love between us can grow. Exactly. I feel like that is for the both of you, but definitely this person, if they are a busy bee, I feel like they know they need to put in a little bit more effort. And the feelings between us are mutual. Exactly. Like if you have been like second guessing their feelings for you, or again, if they are like a social butterfly, maybe you kind of wonder like, oh, they're going to find someone better. That's not the case. The feelings are mutual. So however undying love you have for them, they do for you as well. Whatever this is, wherever this is leading, I want it. You are on my path for a reason, and I am so grateful for your friendship. Yeah, I feel like this is how the connection started. Like maybe you both didn't know where it was gonna go, but you both wanted it, and you both understood that you're in each other's lives for a reason. Beautiful. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope this resonated. If it did, don't forget to like this video. And if you want a more thorough reading, you can book that on in my email. If you send me an email if you want like a one-on-one reading, and if you want a pre-recorded reading, you can book that on Etsy, and all of that information is in the description box below. So that is what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will be seeing you guys next week again, and tomorrow is Earth signs. So if you have any